Who's that peeking through the window? It's the Minnesota Cats with potential. The Pinto is monumental. The TC's coming. The 10,000 lakes still running. Mega rhymes like the mall on Melodicea. A black cat with a purple hat, so you know it's T. Pursuing, you know we gonna keep it grooving. Cats is ruined, just like the crack out of Cecil Newman. My CD view is
I knew it was gonna happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you remember, fresh my memory if I'm wrong, but Roger did something to Joey's girl.
Which was Delora, I think.
Delora.
You're right.
Right. Which really, we should have, I can't believe I got into a fight about some nigga did to your bitch. That's embarrassing to even think about. But that's the type of shit that we was doing, you know what I'm saying, at that age, you know what I'm saying, we're all young, you know, it's all of us. So, yeah, so I had to go to the office during school to get the extra tickets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they can all get in.
Yeah.
And, what was it? I think it was about 5 of us.
Yeah.
You know, my little brother, my cousin, 2 of my cousins, 3 of my cousins, no, my little brother and 3 of my cousins. Turned out to be 6, because remember Malika jumped in too.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Wow.
So you know, all night it was tension all throughout the dance. That's crazy we're talking about this.
Right.
Oh man. So I was dancing with Malika. I seen Roger go into the bathroom. A couple seconds later, I seen brother and my cousin go in the bathroom. I remember dancing with her. She didn't see none of this. I danced with her.
Right.
I was like, Roger's in the bathroom getting his ass right now. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, I just seen him go in the bathroom. She's like, So I go to the bathroom. By the time I open the door, Roger's on the ground crawling. I just kind of, you know, got out the way, held the door open, got out the way, and he went around. And they was like, man, why you didn't go? You know, say finna go get on and whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We knew this, you know, ahead of time.
Right.
You know, it was almost like one of them nights at the Quest, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We turned Henry High School into the MGM Grand that night. So he went and got y'all. We came out the bathroom. It was almost like a one of them dance offs.
Right.
You know, we was right here. You know, I was right there. And a lot of loud talking. And Gino hit Jesus. And you know, from then it was
Right.
I remember I don't know who, I think it was JoJo or I think it was JoJo. I don't remember for sure, but I had somebody on the ground. And and Malika was down on the ground next to me, punching him through. Right?
That's funny.
So look, I'm gonna go a little further with it though.
Oh, go ahead.
That was, you know, that was spur of the moment. You know what I'm saying? You don't get time to really think or feel that. Now Monday I come to school though.
Right.
I got Jesus and Kubi in my homeroom class.
Right.
So fucking I come in homeroom, everybody like, you know, it's quiet and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's all this whispering and shit. and close to the end of homeroom, everybody kind of like rushed to the door, you know what I'm saying, faster than usual.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, is this niggas think? So I'm like, man, if you niggas think y'all finna do something, nigga, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Right.
They're like, man, bro, man, nobody even said shit to you.
Right.
You know? Man, I felt stupid as hell. Right, dumbass nigga, you over here acting all paranoid. So then we come out, it's a lot of commotion down the hall. Somebody come, I don't know what, somebody come get me like, hey man, they finna whoop on your girl. So I run down the hallway. JoJo got Tawana.
Yeah.
Was that her name?
Lawan? Was it Lawan?
No, damn, I just seen her. She had gastric bypass. She little as hell now. She was big as hell. Damn, I super know her. I can't believe I can't think of her name right now.
Wow, gastric bypass. Who was that?
She recently had gastric bypass. Tawana. Tawana? Taiwan. Taiwan, remember big ass Taiwan?
I had to see her face. Mine getting over.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, I come down the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Malika not trying to have none of that. No person.
Right.
So I grab Malika behind me like, man, y'all got me fucked up. So you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, no, roll them as females, roll them, you know, so don't get in the middle of that. I'm like, first of all, they want to fight her because she was fighting with me.
Right.
Second of all, look at big ass Taiwan. Fuck no. I'm like, man, get one of these little bitches. I'll let them scrap. Man, you're not gonna have big ass Taiwan whooping on my girl. So yeah, man, yeah, that's crazy. But you know what the difference is though, man?
Right.
And I'm not trying to say that this type of shit wasn't going on, but it was a fight. It was a fight. Like I said, Monday I was at home with two of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We never, you know, to this day, well, except Roger, you know, because he went the other way.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just seen Jesus. Even forget that. After that.
Right.
You know, our senior dance and,
oh, man.
you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, we knew each other.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? We could get in a fight.
Yeah.
Okay, we got in a fight. I've been knowing this nigga for 15 years.
Right.
10 years at the time.
Right.
You know, shit. Nowadays, it's motherfuckers don't even know each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, okay, we just fought y'all. Now we're enemies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not like we got in a fight. We're enemies. You know, because like even back then, you know, I had enemies. You know, who I couldn't see nowhere.
Right.
But you know, some people I didn't even know them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know them niggas. So they,
Right.
I don't know your song.
Right. So, I mean, because I tell people, they always ask me that story all the time about, man, what happened with y'all and, you know, in that little fight at the dance, you know. To me, at that time, I was kind of like fed up, like with all the bullshit that we was getting into. So it was like, I kind of felt like at that time that, damn, man, I keep getting into these fights on behalf of some shit that my boy is doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and then it's like, damn, this is my dude, but I've been knowing these niggas since, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like an odd situation for me to even get involved with that shit. So it was like, the day we got back on that Monday and we was at the lunchroom, it was like everybody in the whole lunchroom was anticipating us to fight. We was all still like this. Like it never even happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it
That's
never
what
even
I'm saying.
happened.
That's how it was when I was at homeroom.
Right.
You know? Because you know when it happened, everybody know, okay, I got Romeo in my homeroom class.
Right.
And I got Nick and Kubi in my homeroom class. Wait till Monday. These motherfuckers was in homeroom early.
Right. Man, I can't wait to this one, man. It's
wait.
gonna kick off. No. That's why I tell people, like, me, I've been knowing Romeo since, man, I can remember a time where I'm sitting in front of my crib. I lived on 30th and Fremont. And I don't know if you remember the story. Once I start talking, you'll probably remember. But me, my mom, sister's brother, we all sitting outside. Next thing I know, I see you and, was it Joey or Martise?
Joey.
Y'all see y'all
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I remember. You know what, though? Your mom was stirred in a motherfucker, too, man.
Yeah. I told my wife, like, this is one story I don't think Romeo will ever forget.
No,
My mom
man.
put him up in the crib.
Come on, get up
hit
here,
him.
hurry up. Come on,
Right.
right.
So that's what I was like, well, that's the relationship that me and this cat always had was, this is my dude right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and just for the people, whoever might see this, you know what I'm saying, we kind of skipped over it.
Right.
Me and my cousin was doing some illegal shit. Whatever it was at the time. Driving stolen cars, something. Popos, you know, swoop up on us, man. We take off running, you know what I'm saying? We just run through the neighborhood, you know, it's the north side. Sure as shit, man, we come through a little whoop. We in that TJ house. I'm like, this my guy crib. So, you know, when I give a little quick description of what's going on, TJ mom, like, psh, brushes us upstairs in the room, hides us and shit. Popos came. She, nah, I didn't see them. I don't know what you're talking about. She kept it 100, man. Just 100, man.
Yeah, that's some classic stuff
That's
right
classic
there, man.
right there, man. That's some Northside shit.
Right.
Ain't that just some Northside shit?
Right.
Some niggas running shit don't even know us.
Right.
She like, these are TJ's friends.
Right.
Come
on
on.
up in the house, man. Just, hey, I ain't gonna let the police get y'all. Fuck that. Y'all with me now. But there was another situation that happened I wanted you to touch on too. This is just for some comedy / fighting type shit, but it was so
Right.
funny every time I think of this shit. So just touch on a situation where you remember when we was, we used to be in the lower gym hooping. A million niggas at one hoop.
Yeah.
And remember, every time somebody shot a free throw and they made it, you used to take the ball and shoot it again.
Yeah.
So you know where I'm going at with this? Well, there was this cat that was from I think he was from Chicago. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But he wasn't digging you doing that. He kept getting mad at you for doing that shit. Y'all ended up beefing, and y'all ended up getting into a fight over this shit.
You know what? That's not how it started. And I'm surprised because I'm sure that we was probably sitting at the lunch table together.
Yeah.
You must have went in the gym before us or something.
Oh, it
Because,
started before then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I just didn't like how they thought they was coming up to Minnesota and y'all thought y'all was hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They was doing that shit too much. And you know what I'm saying? Like the shit with the basketballs in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He always want to argue, man. Listen. Not like I own it, but this is my fucking school,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? I've been here 4 years. I've been knowing these motherfuckers 7, 8 years, man.
Right.
Fuck you. This what I do. Ain't nobody else getting mad.
Nobody.
So then that day, we was sitting there eating and shit, and they come walking behind like they just hard. We hard. Chicago. Go walking into the gym, and I was like, man, I'm finna go whoop this nigga's ass. That's exactly what happened, TJ. So I got up, went in the gym. I wasn't even hooping at the big hoop.
Right.
I was just shooting.
I remember that.
hoop.
Yeah.
And they was chasing the rebound, and the rebound bounced way over there. So I grabbed the ball. He like, give me the ball. I'm like, nigga, fuck it, no. I'm dribbling now. No, now I'm in y'all game. I'm playing 21-2. Ain't that man, give me the ball, man. You know, like I said, I left the lunchroom wanting to whoop his ass. So then I just fired on his ass. Rolled him up too. I don't know if you remember the fight, but.
Well, at that time, the same situation happened where, well, not the same situation, but after that fight happened, I remember Tone them coming up to the school. And I remember because Tone walked up to me and was like, where my brother at? And you had just got done with this fight.
No.
What, was this a different day?
Yeah, this was when we came back from suspension.
Oh, okay. Damn.
When Tone and Perk came up there.
Right. Tony Perk came up there.
Yeah, that's
I
what
remember he asked me where you were at or something.
Right.
And I was like, oh, Romero right there. And he had said, where's the dude that he got
I was just going to say, wasn't it you who
Right,
said
yeah.
who was in the guy in the fight?
Right.
He was like, there
you go right there. And next thing I know, I turn around and they just go beating the shit out of this
Beating the
dude.
shit out of dude.
It's like you said, that's Northside, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. And people don't believe me to this day. Swear to God, man, I did not ask Tone to come up to that school. Like I told everybody, why would I ask Tone to do that? I beat him up.
Right, you already
It's
whooped
one
his
thing
ass.
if he had beat me up and I needed Tone to go
Right.
whoop him for me.
right.
That's just the type of shit that they was on, man. Oh, you gotta fight my little brother. I'm beating you up.
Man, I mean, it wasn't even no, this him? That's him right there? I was like, yeah, he right there. Just next thing you know, just...
No, yeah, it wasn't no question.
Right, just beat him to a pulp, man. And that's the type of stuff right there I'll be trying to tell people about this city. It's like, that dude came up here not knowing who you was.
Right.
Like you said, we didn't care about that. This is Romeo. This is what he do. This
Right.
is funny to us. So him coming up into the city, like you said, talking all that shit, thinking it was hard. To me, that's what I want people to know about this city.
Mega rhymes like the mall on Melodicea. A black cat with a purple hat, so you know it's T. Pursuing, you know we gonna keep it grooving. Cats is ruined, just like the crack out of Cecil Newman. My city view is flawless. You can expect the best I impress, just like the sticks on the IDS. My whole team can ball, and there's enough to go around, so we try to help people like Pastor Paul. I'm from the north side.